Well, that's a handy shot. Sitting at 4 under for the day. Currently tied for top spot. Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to chip this in and win the tournament?
Well, it all comes down to this. Make the putt to force a playoff.
Just didn't drop.
Crushing, isn't it?
And this putt for a final score of 68. Oh, Rich, what could have been? This player's going to miss out on a playoff by a single shot.
Luke, what a difficult situation is for this player. So close, and yet wasn't able to get it done. That's going to leave a bad taste in this player's mouth.
That's a shame. They came oh so close to what would have been an incredible comeback victory.
The stories that we could have told if they'd completed the victory would be endless. Unfortunately, not getting it done, but still, what a performance on this final round.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beem,
K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beem in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
Currently 1 under for the day. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Oh, that is crushed. From about 200 yards out. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This should play.
Playing within their comfort zone there. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here. I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now.
Currently 2 under for the day. Let's check in with our man on the ground, John McCarthy, for our course report. John, what will Foxholm Golf Links be serving the players this week?
Well, Luke, I think Foxholm Golf Links is going to be serving up some birdies, maybe a side of eagle. The course really is right in front of these players, and what you see is what you get. Not a whole lot of tricks to it, so I think people are going to be firing at these flags all week, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy that. Hopefully the folks at home will as well.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Going with a 3-wood here. Second shot here on the 3rd. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
That gets the job done.
This player is putting for fun.
He's in a share of 3rd place. Here we are at the 4th hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. Yeah, this lie's pretty deep here. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up?
Oh, what a shot from the bunker. And back to the course with the live action.
A share of top spot on the leaderboard awaits if they can make this putt.
Currently at 3 under for the day. Here we are at the 5th hole of Foxholm Golf Links. 424 par 4 from the tips.
And only the really long players in the game are going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side. The shorter players are going to have to hit it out to the left-hand side with maybe not quite a driver, but from there, it's really just a flick of a second shot as this hole is just 424 yards. I'm thinking that every player is looking at this as a birdie opportunity.
Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Putting for birdie here.
He's currently tied for first. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Tee shot is looking good here.
Sitting at -4 in a share of the lead. Well, that was overclubbed. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. It was on a good line. It's just about 3 feet away.
They're nicely holed. And now over to Justin Rose.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. This hole is a par 4.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 7. Yeah, well played. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Okay, let's head to the next. We've reached the 8th hole. And choosing the 8-iron here.
This one heading towards the green.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Ooh, right by the hole. And this one is for his par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Yeah, this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front nine with possibly an eagle 3.
Handy effort, that one. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 1 shot off the pace. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
This one looking really good.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's now?
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And look out, guys, this rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
We've arrived at a par 5. Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really, Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row, and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
Now 4 under par. Currently tied for first place. Come on, get down. Okay, that'll work.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Didn't that look good for a long time?
Let's take a look at the current standings.
The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. And he holds it. What a putt. And that will take him to 5 under.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
What a shot. Almost went in the bucket. Oh, what a ripper from long range.
Oh, look at this flop shot. What a shot indeed. Took a chance and rewarded. Nicely done.
Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke. Thank you. Yes, this group, one to watch. Now, the rookie in this pairing, they've set themselves some very specific goals, some very lofty goals to beat player after player. But the first one, oh, it's going to be tough. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. The battle is on.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament.
Time now for the fourth shot. Oh, I thought that one was going in.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup. This one to save par.
Oh, you know you want to.
Beautiful shot.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
He's currently tied for 14th. One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to, and if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the fifth, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
Nice line. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently in 3rd place.
That one should find the surface.
Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Just needs this one to kick right. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, that's too bad. Just 3 feet to the cup. Job done. Let's head to the next. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall.
That tee shot looks pretty good.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, well done.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Here we are at the 5th hole. Yeah, that one will play. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Rickie Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange, supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard.